The thought of her nicely carved body made my pennies to harden with each minute. I went to the shop to buy a decent meal, but instead of food, I found myself buying a packet of condoms. Then I went back to the house and made a phone call to my earlier guest so as to remind her of our prestigious lunch. It was 1 hour before noon and it felt like a whole week. Finally, she was at my doorstep again, and this time I did not welcome her as a stranger, but I did welcome her like a dear friend. I carried her huge bag inside and then I directed her to sit at one side of the bed. I had placed her huge bag onto my only couch, so there was no other place to sit except on my bed. She asked for lunch and I smiled while scratching my head. I offered her tea and mandazi for lunch. She looked at me and smiled. Then I stared at her for some time, and then she asked, "Why are you looking at me like that?" And instead of answering her question, I asked her a question. "Where do you come from?" As I gently sat next to her on my bed. She gave me a story of how she started her business, and before I knew it, I found my left arm hanging on her left shoulder. I felt a deep warmth between my thighs. At that moment, the only thought in my mind was, if I kiss her, how would she react?